Going live. Bow. Hello, everyone.
Whoa.
It is Sunday. We're going to be watching Werewolf of Washington. I've got Sarge with me.
Hello.
You might know Sarge from such things as modding my chat. Or the Code Vein Let's Play, if you watched that. Statistically speaking, you didn't, but you might have.
And
the Batman Arkham Asylum Let's Play, which is, statistically speaking, you also didn't watch. That's
Rule
my theme song,
one,
like.
Start off being antagonistic to the audience.
I'm not being antagonistic. I'm telling the truth. I do it as I see it. Unfortunately, it seems like the YouTube side of things isn't working tonight. As far as the chat box on the stream, sorry about that. I do see your comments still. I do still see your YouTube comments. So we'll just have to deal with the fact that they aren't on the screen. At least we have the Twitch guys on the screen this time, unlike last time where we just had nothing there.
And rage.
Oh, so much rage. Tonight, it's going to be a little bit more chill. I'm very tired. Friday, I went to visit my grandparents. I also went to IKEA. I got a blowhigh.
A what?
A blowhigh.
A blahage?
A blowhigh. And it's very nice. I like it. And it was nice to see my grandparents. And then, but it was a lot because it was a lot of waking up early too. So I'm very tired, and I was considering maybe trying the model tonight, but I'm just too tired for it. Literally the eyes would look so fucked because I'm so tired.
At least Lachesis agrees with me.
Let's watch a fucking movie. Bum bum
Let's.
bum 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 bum. Werewolves of Washington again. Hey there. I know you're expecting to see a movie here. Unfortunately, there's been some copyright shenanigans on this one, so no movie in this video. Take a look in the description below. Hopefully by now the Internet Archive upload of this has been completed. It's not going to be there for a couple of days because the Internet Archive is down as of recording of this little segment here. So hopefully it'll be up soon and I can get the upload there. Until then, you can watch the shorts, which will come after the movie. You'll just cut right to there. But then eventually in the future, the full VOD will be up available on the Internet Archive. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this will all be sorted out soon. Bye-bye. Watch the shorts. Wow. This was a fucking good one. Holy shit.
Insane.
That's crazy. Why did this one fall in the public domain? Weird.
That's a good question.
You know what else is a good question?
What?
What's more dangerous than dynamite?
What's that?
Let's find out. Hell yeah! Let's go! Yeah! Woohoo! This is a short film. It's an educational short film. We're gonna learn what's more dangerous than dynamite. Every year in the United States from accidents in their own homes. 38,500 persons die, 170,000 disabled for life, and 5 million injured.
Every year, thousands of persons are killed.
That's pretty quiet.
Millions of dollars in damage is done through pure carelessness in the home. Here are some of the commonest causes of fires and accidents.
Communist?
Yes, Many of us do this on chilly mornings, but jumping out of an airplane is safer.
Oops.
Another thing, always shut the gas off at the pipe valve, too. Gas hose and hose connections often leak. Permanent connections are better.
Well, we're just right into it, huh?
Heard of the ostrich burying its head in the sand so it can't see danger. Fuse plugs are the safety valves of your electrical system. To place pennies behind them is to remove that safety factor. Fire is the certain result.
What?
Keep lamp cords in plain sight. Then you can see when they're worn out.
People love doing the
Yes,
least
it
safe
still
thing
occurs
possible.
in some of our best families, and it's nearly always fatal.
Was there a bonus to using that?
As often as sure and as
I think it's
effective
just to
as
turn off the
electric
safety
chair.
feature so that you didn't have to worry about it.
Burn rubbish in an approved incinerator. Combustible dust mixed with air is highly explosive. Wrapped in paper, it can be burned safely.
Or they
If you
did
want
know
to
and they were
leave
just
in your home,
careless.
open paint buckets, oil-soaked rags, just the dish for spontaneous combustion.
One gallon of gasoline or other flammable fluid used as a cleaning solvent has the explosive force of 83 pounds of dynamite. They're just not reading off all this text they're putting on the screen.
Duh. Okay, this is old. Did they seriously?
Woman dies of gasoline burns. Hundreds killed in Chinese quakes.
know
Cleaning
if that
fluid
is
blasts
even-
victim laid to rest. Home dry cleaning fatal to housewife. Third arrest made in... Okay, I couldn't read the rest of that. Gasoline explosion burns woman in home. 3,000 additional Japanese soldiers?
4 die in home gasoline explosion.
This is 1941, by the way.
Of the fire hazards of gasoline and other flammable fluids.
This film was made in 1941.
Picture of the dangers involved.
Why?
A woman using gasoline in her kitchen or elsewhere in the home with a false idea of economy does not fully realize the true high explosive character of a mixture of air
Excuse
and gasoline
me?
vapor.
Yeah, they use gasoline to clean shit.
What?
Mm-hmm.
On
It's,
the other hand,
it's for cleaning.
So it smells like gasoline?
which has been licensed by
No,
the
it's to
state,
get rid of the
all work is under
nastiness.
the supervision of men who are familiar with the properties of gasoline.
And now it smells like
experienced in
gasoline.
fire prevention precautions.
Well, then you wash it with soap to get rid of the gasoline smell.
You know what would fix this? You cut one step out of this.
All garments to be cleaned.
It has an
are
awful
placed in one of
smell.
these cylindrical metal washers. The gasoline or solvent is stored many feet underground in fireproof tanks. When needed, just the right amount, cleaned and filtered, is pumped into the washer. The housewife, however, keeps her whole supply unprotected beside her. She is subject
Did
to
they
distraction
really-
by other domestic duties during the time she is dry cleaning, and others, even her children, are exposed to this unnecessary peril.
What the
Fire
fuck?
inspectors constantly check state-controlled dry cleaning plants to see that fire safeguards are in good working order. All machinery and metal parts are grounded to water pipes against vagrant currents and static electricity. Even interior metal parts are grounded with heavy copper wire. This fusible link melts at 160 degrees and closes the washer door. When this one melts, the weight drops, automatically opening a dump valve in the bottom of the washer. The solvent is instantly drained safely into the underground tanks, removing the danger.
Very safe.
But what chance has the housewife without these safeguards? These overhead steam outlets are operated from an outside valve, filling the room with live steam to smother the fire. If an explosion occurs, these roof hatches open automatically to relieve the force. All lights are controlled by outside switches to avoid the danger from an electric arc. Electric lights are under vapor-proof globes. Fire extinguishers are plainly marked with the date of last filling. Again, the fusible link coupling is brought into use, this time to hold fireproof doors open against gravity. A pull on this valve releases steam into the washer room. But where are the steam valves here?
I don't see any.
Heavy vapors are drawn through the roof by an air duct. However, fire shuts this draft off. Here, fresh air is admitted to help carry off the vapors.
It's like
Asbestos blankets placed outside each building provide protection
good.
for the workers.
I was gonna say it's like asbestos,
In this dry tumbler,
like
suction
being
fans withdraw the
a main
solvent
part of
vapors and expel
the American
them safely.
diet.
Should the improbable happen, despite these precautions, the explosion would only force the hatches open against the valve lever, and presto.
Apparently,
the
it's good
tumbler
for
is
taking
flooded
out
with fire-smothering
tough
steam.
stains.
Yeah, that's good.
But still no protecting
A
steam
good
for the
cleaning
housewife.
tool. I think everyone should start using gasoline.
Fires
to
are
clean their
extremely
clothes.
rare in state-supervised cleaning plants. However, should one
Usually,
occur,
people want to
here's
get
how
rid of
these
oil
safeguards
stains,
work.
like clothes, but
All doors close automatically.
Bum, 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 bum.
Live steam, deadliest foe of fire.
yeah, get that asbestos blanket right over that person's face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the young mother did dry cleaning in her home does not have a chance when.
Surrounded by dangers, the room slowly filling with flammable vapor, which even a tiny spark will explode.
Yeah, you can't see that shit, by the way, folks.
What, the
Fire on
The
the
vapor.
fumes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
flames under the water heater. Even if she does her cleaning outdoors, there is still the greatest danger of all, the invisible menace of static electricity.
Visible menace.
Don't run. That fan's
Oh,
ablaze.
it's rotoscoped. Adorable.
Isn't that fun?
That's it. Wrap her up. Wait, not over her head. She'll inhale the flame. Another run for the fire department. Each year answering thousands of such calls. Every day, ambulances pick up victims of gasoline fires.
All the time.
What grim message awaits behind the panels of this silent door?
I wonder what.
Even doctors, all too familiar with pain and suffering, are touched by the needlessness of such a scene as this.
She was a baka.
Baka, 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 baka.
But what of the other victims of this useless tragedy?
The men?
The anxious father. The bewildered children. Motherless, perhaps.
Perhaps.
No, fortunately, not in this case. But their pretty mother, withered and scarred for life.
That's it. I think we learned a valuable lesson about not using gasoline to clean our clothes.
Now we know.
And-
Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. But you know, there's other things that can hurt you, and they don't just happen. So let's learn a little something about that. This one's a little louder.
Sure is.
Let's turn that down a little bit. I think a Werewolf of Washington level is probably about right. Exactly, Gal. What a wimpy little siren. Yeah.
Immediately fucking up. Backing up, okay.
Dr. Marvin, report to surgery. Dr. Marvin, report to surgery.
Should we... Why is this PSA a slow burn? We still don't even know what caused hits.
Well, you know. We gotta build suspense.
Accident facts. Some light reading after failed surgery.
Yeah.
Punk two.
Dude, this guy falls asleep instantly.
Oh, I wish I were him.
You might be wondering why I chose this
Another
one.
heartbeat stopped.
And we're about to find out.
Sound of life silenced. Another accident. They say accidents have killed almost
Animation.
10 times as many people as all the wars in American history. They say accidents injure over 50 million of us a year. That means everybody gets injured once in about 3 years. Accidents cost a lot of money, too. 10 or
There it
11
is.
billion dollars a year. Something like that.
You know,
Over
something
$60
like that.
for each person in my family. Do accidents just happen? I ought to know the answer. I've seen the results of enough of them.
Oh yeah? Who are you?
I remember Fred
I think it's the
Taylor's
doctor.
case. His wife called him at the office. Told him their baby daughter had a high fever. She begged him to hurry home. Are these flowers for the child? No, she's okay. The flowers are for Fred. He panicked, tripped, fell downstairs, and broke his leg. What really caused Fred's accident? I walked a long way thinking about that. The stairs Fred tangled with were just an ordinary flight of stairs. Can't blame them for the accident. It was anxiety for his child that kept his natural safeguards from operating. Automatic things like walking and sitting, things he did every day without thinking, stopped being automatically safe. His signals got mixed up, and we call that an accident. Of course, not every real cause of an accident is as obvious as Fred's fear for his little girl's health.
This one's from 1958, by the way.
I remember last spring I had a night call.
Okay,
As
so
I
it is the
drove
doctor,
to
yeah.
the patient's home, I thought, another accident. What caused this one? What
DNA?
mixed up the
Apparently,
safety
yeah.
signals this time?
Now we're talking about signals because everything was about signals in the 50s. 'Cause all that
The worried wife
electricity
took me
going
to her
around.
husband. He was a do-it-yourselfer and had cut his finger in his home workshop.
Yeah.
I
know
fixed
that
him
feeling.
up and looked around.
I like the animation
The
style.
house was
Yeah.
a mess. The wife was
didn't look like
really
it.
fat.
Hey!
Oh,
The kids, well, they sure looked like an epidemic of accidents.
huh?
I got interested in this family.
He's racist against people who
The
have
way
accidents?
things worked out for them makes me sort of proud of myself.
What?
It wasn't easy, because here, in this one family, there were all kinds of reasons. Emotional, physical, social, physiological reasons. The mother. Her overweight condition was the symptom of an emotional problem that she tried to forget by overeating. I
Motherfucker.
finally got her to understand
You wanna
this
die?
and was able to help her.
Huh?
She looks and feels fine now.
What?
And her husband. That was simple. After I got him to have his eyes checked. He looks at the world a whole lot better with his new glasses.
Well,
Those kids. No accidents lately. There wasn't
Why?
anything really wrong with them after Mom and Dad were taken care of.
Killed.
what?
This is an accident-free family now.
Completely free of accidents now.
So many
They don't have
accidents
accidents
come
anymore.
from physical disabilities. Poor hearing, poor eyesight, disease, old age, and emotional disturbances that made Fred Taylor's signals get crossed up. Like that other patient who almost cut his finger off on his home
No, 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 no.
no. Same accident as the father who needed glasses, but a different
Do you
reason.
have a phobia?
This fella had an argument with
I
his
just didn't
neighbor.
want to see that shit.
Made him mad. And
Ah!
another accident.
Please don't give my audience epilepsies.
Then there are all those things the
Epileptic
experts
seizures.
call physiological factors. Medicines for hay fever. And
What?
allergies. Tranquilizers.
Tranks?
Alcohol. Too much food.
Can we go back to
what?
doing
One of
tranks?
these can affect the body and mind and cause accidents. So many factors, so many reasons for accidents. Sometimes a physical reason, sometimes an emotional reason, sometimes a combination.
Mm-hmm.
We need to study these things. We need a lot more research. There are thousands of facts we've got to learn before we understand how to prevent accidents in a systematic, successful way. Millions of dollars spent in the United States on medical research every year now. Accident prevention has to get its share.
Huh.
We've got to tackle this problem the way polio was tackled, the way heart disease is being tackled. Research. That's the answer to all this needless waste of lives. In the meantime...
Weird to hear a
what about
PSA
me?
What
talking
is
about
this
fun.
PCSA about?
I
Like, who
know
made
I
this?
sometimes drive too fast. And I take chances. I don't always try to figure out what the other fellow's going to do. I must work harder at this. I must get seat belts for the car. Be twice as safe. And our house. Overloaded wiring. Burned out a fuse last night. Tried to get around with matches. Burned my fingers. Hit my ankle on a chair. Almost set the house on fire.
I want to take like sound clips from this and put it in a song.
At home.
Took more than
Are they
decades.
safely out of the
Or under a
kids' reach?
decades. For seatbelts.
When
to
Jimmy
be
asked his mother
implemented.
for the car tonight,
For all
was it
cars.
right to let him have it? He never did get to take that driver training class at school.
And just so you know,
He's got a heavy foot. on
America's
the
always been
gas.
like this. There's a lot of pushback.
Yeah.
Dr. Marvin, report to surgery. Dr. Marvin, report to surgery.
Do your fucking job, Dr. Marvin. What was that? He looked at the camera for a second.
Why does it have numbers?
Choo, 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 choo.
Is that really...
Creative Art Studio? Generic ass name? Actually, Creative Art Studio Incorporated. Still a very generic name. That's a weird one. Huh.
What did we learn?
I don't know. I didn't learn anything.
Werewolves are pretty cool.
I learned that Werewolf of Washington is a good fucking movie. What are we thinking, folks? We want to do one more?
I'm good either way.
What if we shook hands with danger?
Oh, we just keep bumping up.
1975, yeah.
Just the sound
This one's by
to a
Caterpillar,
normal
by the way.
volume.
The Caterpillar?
As in Caterpillar, the company that makes these vehicles you see in the film here. I need to turn that up just slightly. So you can hear that guitar noodling.
Hey! Get down from there! Now!
You see Caterpillars quite a bit of places. They make a lot of your heavy machinery.
Turn it over! What if it bumped that control by accident? You'd be mincemeat by now. What have I told you? You don't work on equipment when the engine's running.
Well, I told him not to touch anything. All right, I guess I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here. Shake hands with danger.
Yeah!
With danger. Need a guy who ought to know.
This is such a
I
banger.
used to laugh at safety. Now they call me Three-Finger Joe.
Yeah! Boom, boom,
Shake
boom.
hands with danger. Find it anywhere you choose. Be careless for a moment. Spend a lifetime with the blues.
Boom, boom.
Moving machines are designed for safety, but they're big enough to hide a man.
Okay, looks like we're having some bitrate issues, but hopefully it'll solve
This
itself.
mechanic is lucky he's able to complain. He should have protected himself by removing the key and putting a do not operate tag on the controls. Anytime you pick up a wrench, reach for a control, use a grease gun, grab a welding torch, or work on any machine while forgetting safety, you're shaking hands with danger.
They do make stuff like this still. It's just usually it's corporations making it instead of governments.
I mean, this is also...
Yeah, yeah. This is part of the transition point.
Take the loader up
You
behind
know.
the hill where they're working.
Now I'll drive up on the road and I'll meet you at the top, all right?
But oftentimes they end up being more cringe than they are fun, like this.
All right, all I have to do is back it up and then let it down nice and easy like. You want me to do it?
No, I can handle it. There's no sweat there. We can take care of it.
Okay, all right, I'll see you later.
All right, I'll see you later. I will say though, government agencies still do make really cool shit. The Chemical Safety Board makes documentaries about chemical disasters. They're pretty sick, actually.
Oh yeah.
Ooh!
Whoa!
What this man didn't know was that the operator had left the lift lever in the raised position, so the arms would rise automatically when the engine started. A qualified operator would have known better. The man shouldn't have tried to perform as an operator when he wasn't one.
Well, you were kidding when you said you didn't know how to run that thing.
Chuck Hamlin is no beginner. Before he begins changing an O-ring on an excavator boom, he checks. Oil temperature down, engine off, bucket grounded, hydraulic lock engaged. Okay, he'll have that O-ring installed in minutes.
I can get you on one of these Lacuses. I'm hoping to do more of these, like, more often.
Period.
Yeah. Instead of just during Halloween.
This is a Halloween weekend. Just want to point that out. Which means you can call it a Halloween weekend. What are you doing, dude?
It's not Halloween weekend. That's next weekend.
You are cruising for a bruising.
Come on. Oh, look at that. It's all oiled up, too. Mm-mm-mm. Yumma yumma.
Love to fall, what, 40 feet?
Yeah, about that much.
On the bricks. Or on the rocks. Yeah, he says shit.
The guy's dead as hell.
Chance that you won't fall. You'll save yourself a minute, but you may damn well lose it all.
He cussed.
Damn.
Damn heck. What the damn hell? This looks like better fake blood than the one in the werewolf movie.
Wherever possible, the stick should be extended
Oof.
and the boom lowered, so the work can be
Bitrate's
done at
really
ground
having
level.
issues tonight.
Finding
right
that
now.
impossible,
That's
the next
that's unfortunate.
man used the service truck as a
Sorry,
safe
folks.
work platform. Climbing with tools can create a hazard. Use the steps and the grab irons. Keep at least 3 points of contact.
Hopefully it'll stabilize
2
soon.
feet and 1 hand unencumbered. Any shortcuts, and you're in fighting injury. In fact, taking shortcuts is often a quick road to trouble. For example, consider what happened to Harry Sanders.
Okay, I will.
Harry has come to work with a problem. His son is having a football injured knee operated on this morning. Harry wants to finish this job and take a couple hours off to visit his son. The operator
would you like to
has
play some
complained
football?
that the scraper is shifting too slow and the controls are sluggish. In a hurry, Harry pulls only one axle. The service manual says to pull both axles and disconnect steering. But Harry knows with one axle removed and the differential unlocked, the machine shouldn't move. He's taken this shortcut before. While waiting for the operator to return, Harry starts the machine in order to judge the problem. While he waits for the engine to warm, Harry's thoughts drift to worries about his son. The accelerator feels stiff, so then he checks the feel of the service brakes. His attention is divided. While thinking about his son, his hands and feet go through motions he believes have become automatic. In this absent-minded state, he unconsciously starts to steer, jams his foot on the differential lock, and the machine takes off.
Oh my God.
Oopsie. Luckily, it's a condemned house, it seems.
Lucky for the stunned operator, the machine stops itself. Harry is only bruised, but in a crowded area, he could have killed someone because he ignored safe procedure to save a few minutes' work.
You goofed it.
Now, most people have days when they come to work with worries, hangovers, or distractions. Those are times for being doubly cautious. When the body's on the job, but the mind is elsewhere, it's danger time.
Danger time!
Greenwood was victim of another kind of mental hazard, ego.
How you doing, hotshot? It's stuck in there tight. Did you get that pin, driver? No, but I got this drift. Just give it a whack.
Glenn knows the risk of striking hard against badly chipped metal, but he's wearing safety glasses, and there's a macho thing involved here. Glenn doesn't want his friend to sneer at him for being overly cautious. So, Glenn shakes hands with danger.
Oh, you're about to see. Sniper from 1,000 yards.
No, come on, no.
When a nail head is fractured like that,
If Glenn had insisted upon playing it safe,
and you hit it like a hammer, it can it'll splinter.
And immediately kill you?
He got fucking pierced by a fucking piece of metal, dog.
They should be the right tools
I'll pay a
for the
piece of
job
metal.
and in safe condition.
Well,
Friend
like
had
one of those
ground
pieces right
off
there.
That mushroomed face, taking care of the tools he uses, he could have prevented that accident. Some old-timers think accidents happen only to greenhorns.
Greenhorns.
I got a bracket on. You want to come take a look at it?
Let them learn the hard way, they say. Now, let them
Okie
learn
dokie.
the hard way can be an attitude that results in serious injury.
I mean, that hurts.
One word of caution from the old-timer would have
What the
saved
fuck
a
are you
lot of
putting out?
pain and lost work time. And even the
Hot
old-timer
vice.
can lapse into carelessness.
All right, time for your comeuppance, old man.
When he starts, but he doesn't think about how much he's grinding down the wheel.
And he moved his thumb closer too.
Oh.
He gets by with it on that longer piece.
Shake hands with danger.
Step right up and say hello. Grinding wheels and metal are what made.
Oh, dude.
Three-Finger Joe!
Fingers aren't the only things to think about when working with track.
Wow.
A near
Come on,
miss
dude.
Due to the mechanic's failure to restrain the track before he unloosened it at a high point.
Yeah, this is probably one of the goriest PSAs I've ever
Here, they're
seen.
about to push a high-sprocketed machine from an old set of tracks
You've already seen this
onto a
one?
new set.
Oh, I've seen this one a lot,
With
actually.
both tracks removed, the machine is
You want to
free
make
to
sure that
roll.
it didn't say the slurs?
On a slight grade, it
What?
may
Oh,
just take
no.
off.
Why did you see this one so many times?
Because it's a fun one. I love Shake Hands with Danger.
What are you...
If they'd had an operator in the machine, he could have stopped it by dropping the ripper or blade. Now, they should have planned proper blocking and restraint. But better still, they should change one track at a time. Then there can't be a rollaway.
Have we got going here, huh?
Hurry
Am I the one who hasn't
and
seen this
failure
before?
to heed safety warnings can also endanger those doing routine maintenance.
You got a point there, Lex.
Despite constant warnings about hot oil and pressure systems, some optimist always thinks he can get his hand away in time.
Oh, God. Oh, geez. Hot. Oh, geez. Somebody help me.
Needn't have happened. The temperature gauges, pressure gauges, and the safety caps on cooling systems are there to prevent accidents from occurring.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No.
The people who shake hands with danger are those who don't learn beforehand what they're getting into. Like the owner whose brake rotor chamber has been losing air pressure.
Hey, Sam. I got the brake chamber off the loader. I gotta run into the dealers to get some repair parts. While I'm gone, will you take it apart to save us some time? Okay, Bill.
At this point, the service manuals call for the insertion of a threaded tool to hold the spring force. Sam hasn't read the manual. He doesn't know he's releasing a force that might be as high as 1,750 pounds.
No, that's a lot.
Oh.
Alrighty. Let's see it.
Dude.
Whether you're working on anything from nitrogen accumulators to inflated tires, it pays to know the kind of power you're dealing with beforehand. The warnings about gasoline are as old as use of the fuel. Yet somewhere, somebody is always deciding it won't hurt to use it as a cleaning fluid just this one time. Oh, he'll empty the pan very carefully, just as soon as he finds a rag to wipe off the carburetor.
Gotta clean with gasoline, dog. I love cleaning with gasoline.
I've only got about another hour to go on this thing. I gotta get that thing washed over there. I'll be done in a minute.
Washed. Oh, come on.
It's possible to become overconfident about handling dangerous materials.
I feel like maybe we shouldn't be smoking on the work site.
Should be repeated at frequent intervals.
Probably a good rule of thumb.
It isn't lack of familiarity with the job that causes most accidents. Often it's the routineness of the work that makes a person overconfident. Now, Bill Myers is changing buckets, a job he's done at least 100 times. If he were new at it, Bill would be watching and thinking about every step. Now it's so routine that caution has been dulled. The hole is dry. The pin won't slide in. There's no stick or swab in the grease can, but he could surely find one if he took the time to search around. This is the moment. That split second when a man decides between being safe or shaking hands with danger.
Let's see.
He's shaking hands with danger, baby.
And he's gonna... No!
If he couldn't find a stick or a swab, Bill could have
Look at that blood on the floor.
moved apart and greased them separately. It would have been a nuisance, but Bill Myers would give anything to be able to go back and do it the right way.
Hey, Ernie? Yeah, I got some hose off the
I feel you lack.
Why don't you put this bolt in that end of it? I'm going to take this into the shop. All right, I'll get it done.
Get her done! Ooh, key change. Ooh, cord. Yeah, fancy. We are dropping more and more frames by the second. This is annoying. Why is my internet like this?
No, come on. No, 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 no.
He should have blocked both push arms, and he should never have relied upon anything as unstable or crushable as building blocks.
Oh, fuck that.
Improper blocking and failure to block are major causes of crushing accidents. We're dealing with enormous weight, and we should never depend upon hydraulics alone to hold it up.
I'll show you something back here. Ted, the position this truck bed was in without these locking pins in, and you working underneath the truck bed, and it had failed, you'd have had it. So these pins should be in place as such.
Now, it's always important to look out for the other guy.
Oh yeah, he's got to
Safety
stick it
is
in.
always in the hands of people on the job. The warnings and cautions are there for those who heed them.
Here's the dance mix. Don't fucking smoke next to the gasoline.
Spelled out and illustrated in lubrication and maintenance guides, operators' guides, and service manuals. The protection is there in machine design and safety devices.
Oh, thank God, we're just having a
Safety instruction,
boring
emphasizing knowledge and awareness, prevents
office environment.
accidents by
Yeah, but then he
encouraging
puts his
safety
hand in that
badges.
boot, and there's a scorpion in the boot, and it gets
Protective
him.
clothing helps shield the body from the unexpected.
His hand has to get amputated immediately.
Human
Yeah.
element remains. It can lend itself to safety, or
And then
turn
the
a
guitar goes,
routine
"Brown, brown,
situation
brown."
into a dangerous one.
Shake hands with beef.
I gotta get this machine out of here.
That engine's not running.
I don't care if it's running or not. You see them trucks? Them trucks gotta come through here. I want this out of here right now.
And we all know that the serviceman doesn't always work under ideal conditions. Mechanic Bob Murray has an excavator with a dead engine. It won't start, which means the brakes are locked, which means it's going to sit right here until Bob disconnects the final drives. Then he'll have a machine he can move. What he should also have, but doesn't, is a second vehicle to provide braking. Shake hands with danger. Hurry up and get it done. It takes two men to move this thing, but I'll make do with one. Now, Bob isn't dumb. He wouldn't try towing it all the way to the shop without help. But he just wants to drag it 100 yards or so and get that foreman off his back.
Get that foreman off his ass. Fuck that foreman.
I wouldn't think. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah!
Okay. Is this Erie?
I think so, yeah.
The larger one keeps shoving the smaller one in the back. Like you wouldn't have much. Oh,
Oopsie.
shit piss.
Luckily he's got his seatbelt on.
Bob Murray
And it did
will
stop.
never again tow a freewheeling machine without having control over the braking.
Thank God.
Now, Bob was lucky. Others were not.
Let's look at that guy again.
Whoa.
Shake hands with danger.
Oh, the breakdown.
Shake hands with danger. Shake hands
Give me the money shot on this one. No? Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Friends I used to know. Compared to them, I'm lucky to be just Three-Fingered Joe.
This message brought to you by Killdozer. Don't worry, it's all stuntmen. Don't worry about it. I also discuss it with your workers. Oh, this was made by Centron. I didn't know that. It's made by, commissioned by Caterpillar, made by Centron. That makes sense. Centron made a lot of these films. All right. That was a good time.
That was pretty good.
I think that's it for tonight, especially since the internet started behaving again, which of course.
But
I think that's it for tonight. We've had a good time. And we've almost watched more, as much shorts as we did movie. So let's find someone to raid. I guess next time I'll try again to stream on YouTube. We're gonna do another. So next week we're gonna do another movie night. I'll try again to stream on YouTube, but I don't know how well it's gonna go. Exclamation point social chat gets you the link to my website where you can find every place you can follow me: Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, Discord, and of course Blue Sky, which is now actually fairly active. It's like actually pretty usable. So, Blue Sky. I've been trying to get Blue Sky to have like a bit of more of a Yu-Gi-Oh community than it has in the past. I've been like doing I've been posting the Yu-Gi Org images, like the pre-release cards over there, so we can actually talk about the pre-release cards, and posting some of the deck lists that Yu-Gi Pro deck posts as well, like some of the tops, so we can talk about those. But the more the merrier as far as that goes. So yeah, Blue Sky, try it. That's about it for tonight. Again, next week we'll have this again. I'll try the YouTube. If we have another situation like this with the YouTube though, I might just stop doing movie streams to both, and we'll just do movie streams to Twitch and just not worry about the YouTube side of things. So
come on, man.
That might be what we have to do. But if that's what it is, it's fine. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Let's get Raiden Metal Gear
soon.
You guys have been slacking on the job. You're supposed to get me to 1,000 followers on Twitch before I do any Metal Gear.
We're so far away. Dang it.
Yeah, we are. We're like the YouTube grew way ahead of the Twitch. And I
think I'm the only one who's really pushing for Metal Gear.
So has the Blue Sky actually. We're almost at 1,000
really?
on Blue Sky, which is big by Blue Sky standards. All right, I'm gonna send you on over to Verily Blue. I'm still not sure the pronunciation on that, but regardless, I'm sending you over. And when you get over there, be kind and courteous. That's all I have to say. And with that, I think we're gonna call it here. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.